may I just set this off? You heard Deontay Wilder sit right there and say, I want Anthony Joshua. The question is, does he really want me? Do you really want Deontay Wilder?
I think it's simple. When I've listened to what he's been saying, that there does need to be one champion and one face. And we've both got an opportunity where I have no mandatories, he has no obligations. I'm more than willing to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm very keen to make that fight, but no fantasy contracts, just reality. You know, bringing our worth to the table and bargaining and negotiating what we're worth and making this fight happen.
What do you say to Joshua?
Hey, baby, now it's time to shut up or put up.
You gonna fight him?
Hey, I'm willing and ready now. I'm back now. A heel Wilder is a dangerous Wilder, baby.
Will you come back here to fight?
I'll come anywhere in the world.
Anthony Joshua responded directly to Deontay Wilder's challenge, emphasizing that he's prepared to fight, but only with legitimate conditions, not unrealistic agreements. He stressed that this match is necessary and called for genuine discussions instead of hype and empty promises.
In reality and the scheme of things, it's a fight that we have to have. We're both in the same generation, the same era, we're both heavyweight champions of the world. So with that being said, as I said, like, there's no fantasy contracts. It's a situation where it's reality. Like, I don't like coming to a stage in my career when I'm just talking about what I'm worth and negotiations and what we're bringing to the table. It's a fight that has.
Following his split decision victory over Wilder-Chazora, Deontay Wilder immediately targeted Anthony Joshua, confronting him after the bout and signaling that he's ready for their highly anticipated clash.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're ready for that. He's scared.
Anthony Joshua attended the fight between Wilder-Chazora and Deontay Wilder, showing full support for Chazora throughout the match.
How you doing? Great to have you here.
Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
You too. Hey, if Wilder wins tonight, do you climb in there and knock him out?
Chazora would have done it already. It's a great fight. Wilder, former world champion, and Chazora, who's a veteran for everyone.
You've had so much history with Chazora. Wilder and you have been talked about in the same breath for the last almost 10 years. Both of these men may be coming to an end of their career tonight. How does it feel, and what do you think about what both of them have brought to the sport so far?
They both contributed massive amounts to the sport. I'm really rooting for Chazora. He was one of my idols, one of the guys I looked up to when I first started. You know, our amateur coaches on the other side there, and we're just here to pay homage to one of our local fighters, really. Yeah, I'm here to pay him the respect he deserves. He won at 50 fights, so we came out to support him.
This may be the last time you get this question, but if Wilder is successful, you know you got...
I don't want to talk about myself. People know what I'm about. People know what I'm about. You don't even have to ask that question. People know.
In a post-fight interview, Deontay Wilder revealed he spoke with Anthony Joshua, saying, "Now, let's make it happen," as he pushed for their long-anticipated showdown. He asserted that he's prepared to face anyone in the division, highlighting that his drive, self-assurance, and bold persona establish him as a leading and influential force in heavyweight boxing.
It
wasn't a strange. I mean, it wasn't a few words. You know, I dapped it up with him, and I said, "Now let's get it on." And it was simple as that.
Is that the fight you want next, Deontay?
I'm ready for whoever. You know, it's whoever. As long as these guys is in the heavyweight division, I'm here. You know, like I said, you can call me Mr. Clean because I want to clean up the whole division. The heavyweight division is nothing without Deontay Wilder. The character that I bring, the things that I say. What other fighter you know make things go viral? From the things that he say from different interviews and stuff, I don't know not one. You know, and with that being said, you need that type of character. Somebody that's real, somebody that's passionate about what he say, and unapologetic for what he say, because I feel what I say and I mean what I say. These are not emotions that I speak from. This is passion in my heart that I speak from. A lot of these guys are scared to speak about certain things, especially being just. You know, they're scared, but I am.
Anthony Joshua sees a clash with Deontay Wilder as unavoidable, responding to the long-standing demand from fans. He pointed out the dramatic stylistic contrast, his forceful left hand versus Wilder's lethal right, describing it as an ideal pairing that promises thrilling action and potential knockouts.
For a reason, everyone wants Wilder to win because that's the fight everyone wants to see. So Wilder's got a big right hand, I've got a great left hand. So it's going to be a matchup of a great boxing match, and that's the one that everyone wants to see. So we had a meeting about that. It's a great potential.
Joshua also addressed Tyson Fury's claim that Deontay Wilder could stop him in just 2 rounds, dismissing the prediction as familiar from past statements. He emphasized that he no longer gives weight to such bold forecasts and won't allow them to distract him from his focus.
He said some things about you, as Tyson Fury always does. He said if you were to fight Deontay Wilder, that fight ends in 2 rounds, you'll get knocked out. What do you make of that opinion, from Tyson Fury?
Wow, that's the same man that betted on Charles Martin to beat me, Joseph Parker to beat me. So the first time I would have listened, the second, third and fourth time you get it wrong, you start realising that he's a bit of a waffler. So Tyson Fury just doing what Tyson Fury does. He even said that he spoke to McGregor on the phone, and that was a lie as well. So what can we believe when it comes to Tyson Fury?
Eddie Hearn showed a noticeable reaction to the call-out, but didn't rule out the possibility of the fight. When questioned about Wilder's challenge, he was seen shrugging and motioning toward Joshua, indicating that the choice rests with AJ and his team rather than rejecting the matchup entirely.
AJ, proper willing Dell on ringside. Is Deontay Wilder still a fight of interest?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a big fight. It's a big fight. I thought Wilder boxed well, to be fair. He was under a lot of pressure, took some good shots. I thought he started to get his confidence a little bit, because obviously his confidence has been lacking. I thought it was a great fight. Listen, it was tough for Dell. I thought the right man won. Close fight, but Dell was amazing. It was always going to be that kind of fight. Respect to both. It's a decision for Derek, but I think he's done incredible in the sport. I don't think he's got a lot.
Deontay Wilder has continually spoken about a potential showdown with Anthony Joshua, but Joshua countered Wilder's knockout claims decisively, labeling them as unrealistic. He made it clear he isn't influenced by Wilder's bravado, emphasizing that no one is avoiding the fight and that such statements don't mirror the actual situation.
I deliver what I was supposed to deliver years ago. I deliver what they ran from. I deliver what he asked for $50 million for. I'm going to give him a $50 million knockout.
I honestly listen to what people say sometimes. They're avoided, this person's running. I honestly think some people are deluded. Really, I do think that they've got some sort of a long-term concussion, because no one's running. In terms of 50 million, I'm a businessman. If there was 50 million on the table, you think I'm not going to take it?
Anthony Joshua clarified that previous talks with Wilder's team collapsed mainly over money disputes. Since both sides couldn't settle on a fair division, Joshua felt his status as the bigger draw justified him securing a larger portion of the purse instead of an equal split.
People talk about Canelo's the biggest engine in the sport. In fact, you are the #1 star in worldwide boxing. Canelo is 2, close, but you're #1 right now in the absence of Floyd Mayweather. And you put 100,000 people in Wembley. So I get your argument. I have the economic clout. He's not coming in as partners. I should get a bigger slice of the pie. Let's have a realistic negotiation.
A realistic conversation. #1, I feel like if you have to draw to be classed a heavyweight champion of the world, that's not where I'm going for. I'm knocking people out straight up, through and through. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder drew. Let's not beat around the bush, and that's not how I want to retain my titles. And it's good because there's enough people in the playing field to be named great heavyweights in this era, which is...
Meanwhile, Wilder stated that he proposed a guaranteed $50 million to Anthony Joshua for their long-awaited fight, which Joshua reportedly declined. Wilder argues this demonstrates Joshua's reluctance and suggests he wasn't truly committed to making the matchup happen.
Ask you about Anthony Joshua because everyone wants that fight to happen.
You dare not.
I have to. Everybody wants to see it. Why isn't it happening?
I mean, he was just a coward, just straight out. He was just a coward. He didn't want to fight. When a guy allows his people to not accept $50 million, that's a guarantee. You don't want to fight. Guy offered me $15 million flat fee. Although that's the worstest offer in boxing history, pertaining to a fight of this magnitude, they still didn't want it, So with that being said, they don't want to fight. They just want to, trick people, manipulate them, contradict, and just compose a block.
After laying low following a devastating car accident in Nigeria that claimed the lives of 2 close friends, Joshua has returned to the gym with renewed focus, using training as a tool for both recovery and mental resilience. Promoter Eddie Hearn has indicated that while there's no immediate timeline, AJ is steadily regaining his physical and emotional strength, aiming for a late summer return and potentially pursuing major bouts later in 2026. His commitment to the gym signals that he's far from done with boxing and determined to re-establish himself in championship contention after his hiatus.
Also that you've been back in the gym and just feeling it out. Eddie's talked about that. What's that been like?
So good. So when I first started boxing, I use it to kind of control my mindset, and it helped me with my mental health, for example. I was getting in a bit of trouble. Boxing helped change my mindset, and same again, it's helping me get through life now. Sports in general, fitness, wellness, amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, mentally tough doesn't even describe what it requires for you to be through.
Yeah, just with the fighting, it just helps. I think fighting and health and wellness is amazing.
Joshua revealed that he's been collaborating with Usyk's team and coaching staff as part of his comeback strategy. Videos and reports show him training alongside members of Usyk's camp, sharing the gym and gaining insights from the team that bested him twice. This collaboration underscores Joshua's commitment to refining his skills and rebuilding confidence ahead of his next fight, while also fostering a respectful connection with his former opponent. Usyk, focused on his own upcoming matches, has embraced the partnership, creating an intriguing narrative in the heavyweight division.
With that is the fact that you've linked up with Usyk, another guy who's thought to be very mentally tough. We've seen the videos of the two of you. Looks great, man. Looks like a great friendship, and it is advancing your technical side of the boxing. What's that link up and friendship been like? What has it helped you and brought to you?
It's been really good. I like being in the gym. I'm with someone who's better than me, so I'm going to obviously progress on the back of that. And then what it is, they're doing everything that anyone could do it, but they're doing it. Anyone could do it, but they want it more. Right to fight, their team, they just want it more, so they just put the work in, basically. But not just him, his whole team. Anyone could do what he's doing, but who really, really wants it? He works hard. He works.
Deontay Wilder's challenge to Anthony Joshua after his recent victory has grabbed major attention, but AJ isn't the only contender in play. Unified heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk has also openly called out Wilder as a potential opponent, hinting at a high-stakes matchup if negotiations come together and titles are involved. Usyk's interest adds complexity to the heavyweight scene, showing that Wilder has options beyond Joshua and that the division's top fighters are ready to face each other to establish dominance. With both Joshua and Usyk targeting major fights, Wilder's next decision could shape the trajectory of the division in 2026.
You will continue to fight because everybody is asking, is Alexander Usyk continuing to fight, or maybe one by one every belt go?
No, I continue fight. I think next year I won't fight with Deontay Wilder. For me, I think it's interesting.
Why Deontay Wilder? Because people are saying maybe he's not as good as he was.
This is world champion guy, this is very famous guy, this is strong guy, but it's Odin is one of his great heavyweight last 10 years.
Deontay Wilder responded to Anthony Joshua's collaboration with Alexander Usyk by calling it intriguing, recognizing that it demonstrates AJ's commitment to enhancing his skills. While he didn't downplay the partnership, Wilder suggested that working with a top champion like Usyk might make Joshua an even more formidable opponent.
I want to see you and AJ.
Yeah, man, AJ's coming.
Have you seen his training with Usyk? Did you see that?
Who's that?
AJ and Usyk are training together
really?
now.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear my brother. Stay here. Want to present my brother happy birthday, man? Yeah, man, that's you. Love you too, brother.
As the heavyweight division buzzes with speculation about potential showdowns involving Wilder, Anthony Joshua, and Alexander Usyk, the momentum for these matchups has been fueled by Wilder's recent in-ring performance. His bout with Wilder-Chazora displayed his immense power and toughness, while also laying the groundwork for serious negotiations, underscoring the challenges and thrill of facing the Bronze Bomber. The fight gave fans a clear sense of what to expect when Wilder faces elite opponents, seamlessly connecting the chatter about future clashes to the tangible action and intensity seen in that hard-fought heavyweight contest.
Heavyweight fight, Wilder-Chazora, Deontay Wilder, what did you make of it?
Yeah, look, it was everything you thought it was going to be. Entertaining, had its ebbs and flows, had its ups and downs, it had its moments. It did have all of those pieces, so yeah, look, it was a good little scrap.
How did you actually see it? Because it was chaotic throughout. There's knockdowns, there's both and falling out the ring, point deductions. How did you score it?
Yeah, that was really how I had it, chaotic. I had it relatively close. I probably was on similar to the judges, like relatively close, but I probably did have Wilder in for a round or so, something like that. Maybe just off a little bit of the cleaner work. So yeah, look, I would have loved for Derek to go out on a win and go off kind of with his moment and his time and what I would call kind of his arena as well. But it wasn't.
Following his split decision victory over Wilder-Chazora, Wilder voiced strong concerns about the refereeing, claiming he absorbed multiple shots to the back of the head, estimating around 10 to 12, without proper penalties. He stated that these illegal strikes left him momentarily disoriented and could carry lasting consequences, emphasizing that fighter safety wasn't adequately protected. Wilder also suggested that, had the fight been officiated correctly, it might have concluded well before reaching the final round.
Ref was fair. You're looking at a third round stoppage. It's so many things went on. I got hit in the back of the head like at least 10 to 12 different times. And then when I finally want to retaliate and hit back, you point fingers at me, Deontay, don't you? I'm like, man, this man keep hitting me in the back of the head. I'm getting dizzy at times, but I'm bouncing back. I'm getting dizzy, but I'm bouncing back. You know how many fighters got hit in the head and don't wake up tomorrow? That's why I might not even go to sleep tonight because of the awareness of the awareness of getting hit in the back of the head and you not waking up tomorrow or something happening or something forming. I feel good externally, but internally something may be developing inside of me that I can't see right now because a referee decided to allow something to happen that it shouldn't have happened. That was one of the things the referee asked, do we have questions? And Shelley brought it to his attention. That was one of the things we warned him to not do. It's allow him to hit me in the back of the head. And then it's supposed to have been a disqualification because his team ran up in the ring. I mean, damn, I'm fighting Derek and the referee. I'm like, it's crazy. I just hope and pray that the boxing commission, the people, do something about these things. That referee shouldn't be able to
Meanwhile, Wilder-Chazora reflected on the physical and mental toll boxing has taken, hinting that his career may be ending. At the post-fight press conference, he admitted, "I can't do it anymore," signaling that both his body and drive have reached their limits after years of grueling competition. While he didn't entirely close the door on staying connected to the sport in a different role, the seasoned heavyweight made it clear that retiring from active fighting feels like the right choice after reaching his milestone of 50 fights and giving his all inside the ring.
I'll be honest with you, I'm tired now. I can't do it anymore. You know, when you know it's time, it's just time. You know, I've had a great career. You know, I always say boxing opens doors and it opens legs as well. Yeah, so it's been amazing.
Derek, are there other avenues that you want to take within boxing if it's not in the ring at this stage?
I know Zufam emailed me. They said they want me to come and join them, so.
Scumbag. Scumbag.
Nah, we'll see. I don't know. Right now I'm just gonna chill out. Thank you, Misfits maybe. Ooh, that's a good one. Can I fight your heavyweights at Misfits?
Chase tomorrow.
Yeah. Done. I'm gonna Misfits.
Wilder has emphasized that defeating Wilder-Chazora won't slow his momentum. He intends to continue competing with the ultimate aim of unifying the heavyweight division. At 40, he claims to feel rejuvenated, attributing his sustained energy, quicker recovery, and peak performance to strict diet, lifestyle, and training habits, demonstrating that age isn't a limitation in the ring. His dedication confirms he remains a formidable contender, eager to pursue major fights and challenge the division's elite, keeping fans anticipating what the Bronze Bomber will accomplish in the next stage of his career.
Forward to my version of me being healed back and being better. You know, I need someone like Derek to bring everything he got, and I needed to be out of my comfort zone, you know, in a different location and place, and here I am, you know. So God is good, you know, he's amazing, and things don't happen, you know, for no reason. I think all things happen for a reason, and we'll see what the reason behind this one after the victory. Most definitely, you know, I'm here for the long run. Things, like I said, my goal is to unify the division, and I won't stop until I do that. At least that's what my body is telling me at this moment.
If Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder finally clash, It would be a battle of contrasting styles and immense power. Joshua brings disciplined technique, strong fundamentals, and a devastating left hand, while Wilder relies on explosive right-hand power and unrelenting aggression. The outcome would hinge on Joshua's ability to withstand Wilder's knockout threat and impose his own strategy versus Wilder's capacity to land that fight-ending punch. Ultimately, it's a matchup loaded with unpredictability, where precision, timing, and endurance would likely decide who emerges victorious.